We've actually got company. Look at this. So I'm not only walking with the pack dogs. They don't know what we're doing. They're just coming along for the ride. All right. So today is March 13th. This is pretty much Trip's I think about the 14th day that he's been here. His exit day is tomorrow, but just judging by with what I've been seeing, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to stay here just a little bit longer. I am using the calmer members of the group to interact with him, which is why we don't have the muzzle this morning. So I'm using Uriel, Zyra, Quanchi, Bear. I got Elvis, Ginger, Shinobi. Shinobi actually got himself stuck in that area, but he actually jumped over it last night, I'm assuming. Then I've got Lady Alaska, and I think that's all I have right now just out with him. Now, one of the things I have seen with him is that he does have a gravitation toward Bear, and he's tried to get him to play with him, but Bear's kind of like, I mean, he'll react to it for maybe a couple of seconds, and then he'll walk away. But I mean, even still, that's an improvement. Look at that tail. There you go. See what I'm talking about? There you go. There you go. Perfect. That's what I want. So someone like Bear can actually bring out the best in Trip, but you have to know exactly who to interact him with, and what type of dogs. So like, if we were to bring Panda out, Panda's a little bit too much for him to handle, and he doesn't have the confidence just yet. But that's not to say that I don't want to integrate Panda with him just yet. I mean, I will at a later date, but I want to see all this first. I want him to get comfortable. I want him to be more relaxed. So the way I'm interpreting this is that, Trip wants to play, and then so Bear is wanting to, join in on that, but he's not allowing him to do the whole smelling thing. So it's pretty much saying, all right, well, if you're not going to allow me to do that, then I have no interest, which cuts short the play between the two, because it's not fair for you to go in to sniff me and I can't sniff you. So then so he'll just walk away. So that's pretty much how I interpret it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring in somebody from the pack on this side. And my choice would be probably Baron and Minchie, because Minchie's actually helped me with cases like this. Move. Minchie, Baron. So it's not. I do want to change the dynamic and what's going on, so that way he can see play. He can see how everybody interacts. So right there. There you go. And it's funny because Barron is actually from Austin, Texas, so I have to bring a little Austin in to help me out with some Austin cases. Nice, very good. So see what I mean? If we're not getting it from Bear, he's gonna find someone to bring it out of him, and that's what I want. I want somebody that's got confidence to create confidence. So with the stable pack, as you can see, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are you at? 8, 9. All right. Well, so 10. What I was mentioning earlier about having a stable pack, I mean, everybody is, pretty much, under control. Everybody's, pretty much at a balance, norm state. I mean, this is, basic dog behavior. They're not hyper. They're not jumpy. They're very, well, tame, I guess you could say. And a lot of people that meet my guys, they're like, they're well behaved, they're calm. Even I've gotten some compliments on the pups where everybody that meets them, like, these are really calm puppies. Well, the thing is that I don't share a lot of the excitement that most people share with their dogs. Not to say that I don't love my guys. I mean, I bought them, a 1,000-gallon tank. I bought them blankets for the winter. I'm still buying blankets because, I mean, you can never have enough. But, I don't spoil or create excitement among my guys because I want them to, to be this way, And I mean, a lot of people that meet us when we go walking, we get a lot of compliments as far as, God, you guys are really well trained, or, they're really quiet, they're calm, But I mean, it's the way you interact with your animals. I mean, your animals will mirror you, basically. So, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and involve one of the pups. So Nasir is the one that is what I believe is to be the most calmest. So I want to see what by introducing a pup to the group. So these right here are the kids. So of course the yellow one is Nasir, and then the other ones are Patches and Gizmo. So I'm going to go and let Nasir up. Nasir. So I want to see what type of interaction we're going to have when we introduce a pup to the group. So now we have, you see it right there? You see how grumpy old man? So I'm not going to get after him because he's just only saying just leave me be. And now if he was being bothered by anybody else and they're not heeding what he's saying, then I'm going to go and stand up for him because they're not listening to him and not giving him that respect. So I mean, if he doesn't want to be interacting with anybody else, that's his choice. I will honor that, but I will not allow anybody else to go bother him when he's already giving the message, just leave me be. So this, like I said, is what people will see when they meet the pups, especially like Nasir. Calm, quiet. This is one of the reasons I chose him. I mean, when I first met him when he was born, I had a liking to this white dot that he had on his forehead when he was a pup. And then over time, I mean, I saw a lot of the qualities that I was looking for in a dog. Calm, quiet, attentive, respectful. I mean, he's the ideal dog that I've been looking for to add to the group. So, when I'm adding dogs to the pack, there's certain, qualities that I'm looking for that, most people don't look at when they're getting a dog, So, this is why, he's I had chose for him to stay. So it's dogs like this that can teach someone like that, how to be, part of a family, Because if I had, you know, chaos and craziness and overexcitement, you know, I mean, it would really put Tripp into a very, you know, uncomfortable state, because, you know, this is, you know, totally too much for him to take in. So there's the pup. Nice. Very good. So we'll play again. Baron gave like a quick snap, letting him know, no, I'm not interested. And see, it's stuff like that I want Tripp to understand. You know, when someone, you know, gives him that signal right back, you know, to honor it. That's very good. Social interaction, her being able to move around him without him, you know, freaking out. Perfect. So everybody's getting excited because we've got Chihuahuas on the other side of the fence who are just a little bit neurotic. So everybody gets all excited when they come out. Because when they come out, they're barking up a storm. So, and I also want to let Tripp know that's not anything that you need to take care of or your responsibility. So by doing that, I'm going to prevent a fight, which would come out of, you know, him having frustration, not being able to go over there and correct it, and then believing that he has to correct everybody on this side of the fence, which would, you know, erupt into a really bad fight. So by preventing him and letting him know, you know, I'm still in charge, I'm still in control, you know, just go back to being a dog. So, and I'm not necessarily worried about a fight. And if it does, like I said, if a fight does break out, I have the means of controlling it. So, you know, as long as you have the confidence, as long as you have the knowledge, as long as you know you can go ahead and control what you need to control, you know, you won't have any problems. I don't mind the observation. So if I see someone that's not moving for like a good 5 to 8 seconds, you know, they're just positioned in one pose or posture, then I'll go ahead and say something about that. Because I mean, that right there is a fixation.